Welcome to this video. In this video, I will show the very basic information about Laravel views. Laravel, and this is Said from Toronto, Ontario, by the way. Laravel, it's a PHP framework for web application or web-based application development on PHP based and views. I think by views we mean views in the MVC model view controller on view part. So Laravel also uses a model view control architecture. I'll just show the very basic concepts of views here. Okay. So let's see. I have installed a site on the background box, just the Laravel homestead box. And the corresponding code is here. So you can see the views will be under resources. Views. These are the views. View, you know that it just represents the information on the interface on the website or web application, whatever you say. Welcome.php. So it's a view. Greetings.php. It's another view. Blade.php. Blade is one kind of Blade is a templating engine for application. You can without Blade. In that case, you don't need to keep this Blade extension. So you can see a simple and by default this will be passed through the HTML entities and also to prevent kind of security. It will be passed to the HTML entities. Anyway, I think that's not the point. The point is view and if you want to show the value of a variable, you can show it. You can use symbols. First, and Anyway, something was not right for my background box. So this is where we were. So yeah, you can refer to this view. Let's see. I believe there. Okay, I did not see any view example in the controllers here, but I can show in some places where I put. Yeah, this is just you can use for testing. In real life application, you probably will not use it that much. So you can see return view. You're just sending the view name, and corresponding file name can be welcome.play.php. Return view greetings. Corresponding file name can be greetings.blade.php, and they will be under resources views folder. And the second parameter, we are passing some data in an associative array format. And send a variable as well. You can define a data variable where you can store all the data to pass to the view, and then you can pass that variable into view. What happens, I think the usual workflow is the request comes to your application, it goes to the controller executes different logic in the models, and based on this it collects some information that we need to show on the view, and then we store those values in a view and we pass it to the view. Okay, so in this view we are referring to the admin.profile view. So what happening is actually it's going to the resource views and then admin folder and then profile.plate. The root contains this. You'll this controller, and if you want to check if you exist or not, you can use this exist admin profile. If you exist admin profile, return good practice, and depending on that, you can show some error messages to the users. Okay, so the views and how to call them, how to check whether they exist or not, and what to do about the similar to a view. You can use the similar syntax return view, and the second parameter. Yeah, another thing is you actually can let's say here we are passing an associative array with all the values. Value pair we can pass. If we want to pass individual values, then we can use this second format. Victoria, you can cascade this syntax. Okay, now if I want to share some data with all views, what can we do? So we can use this some sort of you can do that with the service provider concept. So you can see app providers, app service provider. It comes as part of the Laravel framework. So on the boot method, we can share some data views. If we have some data that we need to share, then we can use this app service provider. One another concept is view composer and view creator, two other concepts in Laravel views. Using view composer, it's a class method or it's a callback that that you can execute when a view will render. Yeah, you have to configure. You have to write that class method, and you have to configure Laravel in such a way so that when a view executes just before it renders, it can call that callback or that class method. And we also have to associate that corresponding class method or callback to the views. So let's see. View composers. The association will be here. You can see. So profile view will be connected to this profile composer, view composer. Okay, closure based composers, it means it is just callbacks, and callbacks will come back to here. When dashboard page is about to, dashboard view is about to render, and the callback method, whatever you need, will get executed. Here we are to same view composer to multiple views. Let's say profile and dashboard, these are two different views. We are assigning the my view composer to those views. My view composer, as we told, it will be there will be some sort of class that will be created, that will be executed at the time of these views. So this is the same thing. So let's say profile composer. Yeah, this is the method, class method that will get. These are some sort of callback methods or some class methods that you can associate to one or multiple views, and these class methods like compose or the callback method, those will be executed when the corresponding is about to render. So this is callback view composer. So okay, we also need to register this. We also need to register these view composers. Okay, app config. Okay, and these are some of the. So you can register it under this view creators. Those are similar to view composer, but I think exactly when they are get I think view creators, the view is instantiated. So that's about view creator. I think the moment the view is instantiated, the corresponding view creator will get executed. But view composers, they will get executed at the time of the rendering of the view. Rendering means rendering to the user. Think about its instantiation in the computer, that sort of thing. That sort. That's so we saw where sources views, and also create subdirectory, and you can create views there. You can attach a blade.php to the name of the views if you are using template engine, and from controllers or from route engine you can refer to them, to those view as return view, and without the blade and the welcome pass as a parameter. And the second part, I think return view, you can pass it key value pair or an array associated where you can pass to the view, or you can store those data into a variable, array variable associated with array variable, and you can pass that variable in the return view in the second parameter that you can do. So, and also if you want to pass individual values, you can return view and then with key and value corresponding. I think you can add one by one. Passing an array associated array will be more efficient. But if you just have only one to pass, right, you can use with. But practicing associative array, that can be better than the individual one. And then we saw some data sharing. If you have some data that you want to share with all the views, you can use the share method, view :share. It's a share packet that, and you can this share thing you can some sort of service providers like a app service provider boot method, where you can this data. And some other concepts that we saw are view composers and view creators. View composers are class methods or callback methods that are executed when a view renders. In a place you can put in a place at your choice. So we have placed HTTP view composers. The view composers, we created this folder. It was not here. So this is, and here we map the composer, the corresponding view. I think which composer will be executed for what view. So that's what is in here. And this is one of the class whose compose method will be executed. And view creators, it gets view creators and get executed when the views are instantiated, but view composers creators at the time of instantiation and composers at the time of view rendering. Okay, I might create some other videos on these Laravel views. Anyway, bye bye. Thanks.